All right, X, kind of a journey to get here. Can you kind of just describe what you've gone through from working back your way from that weird foot injury or infection and where you are now?
Yeah, it's been a journey, like you said. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys all know what happened, or at least I think you guys know what happened just in spring. And yeah, foot got infected. Took a bit longer than we anticipated, but I'm glad that I'm healthy now and I feel good. So I'm just glad to be back here.
What was the process working back from a foot infection? Like, what did you exactly had to do to get here?
Well, a lot of sitting around at first while my foot was still cut. A lot of sitting around. Had the IV and stuff. So a lot of sitting around. Once I got that out, slowly built it up, started lifting and stuff in Jupiter. And then once my cut kind of got close to healing, then I started doing baseball stuff, running, getting my feet back under me, and that kind of just transitioned into Jacksonville. Same thing, just kind of getting my legs back under me, getting my at-bats and stuff, so same kind of thing.
How long did it take you before you started to feel like you're back to where you were?
I would say pretty recently. I felt pretty good baseball-wise. It was just kind of conditioning, not having spring training, not getting the at-bats. So just kind of like the running stuff, getting my legs back and my wind, getting my speed back. But I would say pretty recent, last few weeks.
Leading off here today, I think we're leading off like all 13 games, I think, in the minor league. Just kind of what's the mind frame when you're leading off?
I mean, it's the same here as it is there and everywhere else. Just keep it simple, set the tone, get on base, get on as often as I can, and score runs for us. That's always the goal. So get on early, set the tone, and just keep rolling.
During the off season, you had started practicing a bit of shortstop. How have you, I guess, evolved or progressed in that? Because we're seeing you there today for the first time in the major leagues.
I would say it's been well. It's been really well. I usually practice at short pretty much most off seasons, just because it kind of helps me keep my feet moving. And at second base, you're kind of unconsciously, your feet can tend to get lazy just because the throw's so short. So I know I can't do that at short. So I try to practice there every offseason, but this offseason particularly, I spent a lot of time there. So I feel good. I felt good there in the last 2 weeks playing in Jacksonville, and I feel good today. So
the time that you couldn't do anything like physically, were you able to maybe like study or kind of stuff that's less about the physical aspect of the game to kind of prepare yourself?
Mental stuff for sure. On the mental side, I'm pretty big on the mental side of baseball. It's a really mental sport in the NFL, a lot more than you succeed. And in order to do well in a sport like that, you have to have a strong mind frame. So I care a lot about the mental side. I think if my head's in it and my head's in the right place, then there's nothing I can't accomplish. So absolutely, when I couldn't do baseball stuff, I was reading and doing a lot of work on the mental side of my game and baseball in general.
What other work can you do outside of reading to help you on the mental end?
I mean, I think it comes down to confidence, belief in yourself. First, if you don't believe in yourself, then you can't do anything. You can't do anything in this game or really in life if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe you can do it. So, I mean, I've had that instilled in me for my whole life from my parents and the people around me. And, it's constant work, just believe in yourself, doing the things that you can to put yourself in that position. So I'm a firm believer that if you believe in yourself, that you can do it. So.
Shortstop-wise, like Christina had mentioned, you mentioned the footwork. What else is maybe the biggest transition for you moving on the other side of the diamond?
Honestly, just finding my footing again. I got drafted as a shortstop. I love playing shortstop. I just kind of got away from it for a long time because the teams I was with prior kind of got me off the position a bit. I'm excited to be back over there. It's been my original home when I started playing baseball, so I'm excited to be back. I've put in a lot of time in my arm strength just to build my shoulder back up because I had an injury a few years ago, so build my shoulder back up and that kind of thing. But I feel good. I feel like I'm moving well. I'm making a lot of different kinds of plays, so I'm excited.
There was a big hockey series recently. Were you split at all by that? Because you do have some New York roots as well.
No, I was not split. I was going for the Panthers the whole way. Actually, I got out to a couple of Panthers games when they played. I went to the clinching game when they played Tampa Bay and they won in 5, and I went to game 2 against Boston at home too. So it wasn't just sitting around when I was hurt. Got to a few games, but kept on the low key.